Hello everyone, and welcome back to Unabridged. Since last time, I've done a bit of work around everywhere pretty much. Farmed a bit more ender pearls from the end, so that was good. And I've also upgraded my armor. As you can see, Swina got Empowered 4, Night Vision, Solar 1 on the helmet, Speed 3 on the pants, Jump 3, and I think I already got flippers on my boots. So, it's pretty cool. Don't need the jetpack as much anymore, which is kind of nice. So if I turn off my jetpack here, you can see with the boots, I can do a triple jump, and it also automatically step up blocks, which is really nice. I also have a toggle for night vision on my helmet. It's also my hat button. So yeah, night vision. I'll be keeping that on, just because it makes it easier to see. And today, I wanted to start on the industrial area. I know I said in that episode where I started it that I was going to be doing a factory on top, or a laboratory on top with a factory below it, but I changed my mind since then. Sort of. It'll still be a factory, but not in the way that I was thinking originally. And maybe you were, I don't know. I'm gonna turn on my jetpack. But sort of in this area, right? It's gonna be using chiseled bricks with this style, the aged bricks. And then sort of make the entrance here. So that is not the right brick. No. Varied brick. That was the right one. Sorry. So just like this, there'll be a door in the middle. This will go up like a good bit. Turn off my jetpack actually. So this is what? 4 blocks. And it'll just sort of be, like this. And then on the side, we'll use these laboratory blocks. Just because they look like a nice white color. And then for windows, we use black stained glass, but I left that back at the base. And for details, using carpenter's blocks with the detailed cobblestone bricks. And I think that'll look pretty good. So I will cut back when I have a decent assembling of a building. Alright, so after a bit of work, I've made the front to the factory. This is sort of what I want it to look like. I'll have to add in this sort of detailing over on the other side, but this is sort of what I'm going for. But, I still have to build the rest of the things, so I'll get right to it. Well, at this point, I ran out of bricks and laboratory blocks. It's not good. And I would have run out of panes had I actually filled in the windows. Oh boy. Alright, the entirety of the outside of the building has been completed. Except for the details. Just little things like this. Gonna be going all around this thing. I don't know if I'll have enough resources. I may need to get more. Okay. Alright, so I've decided on a pattern. This is what it will look like going all the way around. I think this looks pretty good. Made using detailed cobblestone bricks and carpenter stairs. I may need more resources to do this, but from what I have here, probably will. But we'll see. Alright, all of the detailing has been completed. Took quite a while doing all the stairs and slabs, and it's annoying doing carpenter's blocks for this long, but it's all done, and I think it looks pretty cool. Wouldn't you agree? You can let me know. But this isn't it. We're not done yet. Obviously there's still a giant gaping hole in the ceiling where a roof should be. So, we need to make a roof. And that will take quite a while as well. But when I'll have it, I'll be back. And with these last few blocks, there we go. the building roof is now flat. There's going to be more added to it. I want to start with like adding alternating block, slab, and I'll hammer these, turn them into slabs. So we'll start by adding these all the way around. When I have that done, you'll see what part B is. Alright, the alternating pattern has been put in place, all except for here, but it's like alternating, and it becomes uneven, so it's 2 spacing, and alternating, 2 spacing. Alright, that's well and good. Got that part done. So now you can continue on with part 2, where I'll be using, I don't even remember what block, I think this one, Fort 6, from Z-Tones, made by, not that, what am I even doing, Fort 6, which is very complicated to make and I'm getting confused. Yes, you need Z-Tone tiles, which is 5 stone and 4 Aurora, which is 2 glass and a bunch of different dyes and blah blah blah. It'll take a while. But when we're done making all those, we'll use them to make like smoke stacks, I guess, using smokers from Railcraft that just emit smoke particles and they look really cool. And I think it fits with the factory that we have. So it'll just be like smokestacks on top, emitting smoke out. I think it will look really cool. So I need to crack on with getting the Z-Tone tiles to make the stuff and making the smokers themselves. Alright, I've gathered 4 stacks of Fort 6 and 10 smokers to try and make some of the smokestack things that I want. And the way that I'm going to do this is using these wedge slopes. I think getting one there and one, where's that? It's aligned with this. Oh, there. So that'll be 2. And then you could do one here. 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 Yep. And then same place back here for these. And one more. Alright, so that gives me 8 smokers in total. I don't know how high I want to make them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 blocks. Will that look good? Down here? No, it needs to be taller. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It's 10 blocks tall. Oh, that looks good, I think. Nice. Yeah, it's about as tall as the building itself. I think it's good. So 10 blocks on each of these, and then with the wedge slopes, put them in here and just bring them up, and then put the fort in there, and that gets the side block. Alright, I'll be back when all of these are built up to the 10 block height with all the wedge slopes put in. Here we go. All of the smokestacks have now been completed except for putting in the smokers. Just thought I'd do that on camera so you can see it. Put it down, just emit smoke. Looks really cool. I'm putting them in the top just because you won't really be able to see them from the bottom otherwise, and they look pretty good. They look pretty normal in comparison, plus they'll be covered in smoke, so you can't really tell. And now I have smokestacks. I also overestimated the amount of fort I would need. Got way too much, but it's alright. So, we have a nice exterior now. So, it's time to start designing the interior. Now, the interior for this factory, I have no idea what I'm going to do. Well, I have an idea as to what part of it's going to be. Where I guess in this corner, there'll be some factory blocks with an elevator. and that will be going down into like the future factory type thing, not like this old-fashioned thing. But what I'm gonna do in here, I don't know. I think the floor should be some sort of like concrete. See if there's any concrete. Yeah, like this chisel concrete made by smelting gravel. Eh. I don't really want to have to work that hard. Yeah, I don't really think. Oh, I'd want this. Or this railcraft concrete. That's just stone. Oh, it's rebar, not sticks. I need a rolling machine. Ah, this is too much. I guess just like some stone. Maybe stone brick. That would look pretty good for the floor. So yeah, I'll get to that and think about what I want as a design. So the floor has been put in. It's a nice sunken stone panel. I think it looks pretty good, just trying to capture what I want out of this place. And for the inside, I've decided on a thing to do. I'll be using this deco bench. This is a mod that I've known about for a while, but I haven't really used yet. Pretty much you just put in dye and clay, and you can make all of these things. There's a lot of things. The main thing I want to be using are spinning wheels and sewing machines. And I made these tables from Bibliocraft because I don't really like the DecoCraft tables. But I do want their stone chair. And I can obviously make more of these because one won't be enough, but I was thinking sort of having tables running along the wall, not that big. I don't have my axe. Yeah, so like 4 blocks on each side. And then having chair, like 2 chairs for each one, with spinning wheel. That is not how that was supposed to go. There we go. And over here, there'll be more spinning wheels and more chairs. And this will continue to about here, maybe. And then in the back here, I was thinking just having crates on either side. And then here will be the elevator to go to the actual factory. So up here is pretty much just for looks. If I can think of a purpose or functionality, I can put it here. But until then, I won't. All the interior has been put in, aside from a couple of small details, but I'll get onto those in a minute. So we got the crates in the back, oak on that side, spruce on that side. Look pretty good, just like boxes of crates, bundles of crates. And right here, I'm gonna rip out the ground, because it's gonna be an elevator going down. The elevator will be right here, but I don't have any elevators. So on the outside, I'll surround it with these factory blocks. Probably the caution strips. Like that. So like you get back here in the factory, and there's this elevator. You take it down. I don't know, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Alright, do I have any torches? Yes, good. My second elevator will go here. And, yeah, I'll just clear out a space for the main body of the building. The factory that we're going to be making. Or the other factory. The floor factory, the underground factory. The secret hidden one. And, yeah. So, I've cleared out some space in here. Not as much this way, but a lot that way. And what I want to do is have tunnels coming off of the elevator going that way, and that way. And back this way is where our lab area is going to be. Like, where we have all of our, like, testing and whatever, that's going to be here. And all of our factories and farms will be out in these directions from the elevator. And I want to style it using these factory blocks and the laboratory blocks from before that I used to make the wall, but we'll start with the caution block around the elevator and sort of go from there. I'm going to design the tunnels going out, and we'll work on the lab a bit later. Alright, I've settled on a design for what each like segment of the tunnel will look like. It'll be this. That'll just repeat down, 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 down. Haven't done the roof over here, but yeah, just like this. Going a very long way. So, I don't know what I want to be doing now, but I can fill in. I'm going to fill in this module on all of the segments that we have right now. Alright, so all of the tunnels modules have been filled in with the design that I chose, and I added one right here as a segue into the laboratory area that we'll have. I'll be going right here. I've already started clearing out some space for it, but I'll probably make it a bit bigger. Not too much bigger, but just a little bit bigger. Just so I could fit sort of what I want in it, and we can always expand it if needed. So, I'm going to start doing that. Alright, got a nice space cleared out. I think this should be big enough for what I want. I've got some laboratory blocks that I used on the outside. They look pretty good, so figured I'd use them again. For the floor, this says it's a floor. Kinda works, but I think brighter would work better. It's not bright enough. So, what about like these large steel tiles? I think that works better as a floor than the other one. And I think it's a better segue from this style into the laboratory, so go with this. Filling it in here, I know I'll need more, but whatever. This is sort of going to be where, I don't know what I'm going to even put in here, but it's a laboratory. It could be for decoration, it could have a purpose, I don't know yet. I'll just have to think about it. I'll think about it. I'm going to get some more resources and fill in the floor and maybe start on the walls. I got more laboratory blocks, but I was 6 short. Sigh. It's disappointing, but I'll have to get 6 more and then do the walls and blah 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 blah. So, gonna do that. After adventuring, I come back and I find 5 creepers and some bats in here. I'll be like, get out of the way, get out of the way. But I got a creeper in the hand zoo. Creepers can't see me. So we're good. Boop, 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 boop. Okay. So now with that slight issue taken out of the way, I've got a bunch more laboratory blocks, so I'm gonna have to start coming up with a design. I like these wall panels for the walls, but it's kind of annoying because they don't go both ways. So you can only have it like either vertical or horizontally connected. So let's do a similar thing that I did for like that's poison. Came in a bunch on me while I was clearing out the walls. It's annoying to deal with. It gives you hunger and poison when you step in it. Anyway, I'm just gonna clear out this stuff. Do a similar thing to what I did here with the tunnels, but it'll be like just normal walls. So I'll have these in the corner. Oh, I need to fill in the hole on the floor too. Dink. And ding. Great. Now, oh, what was that? Now we just gotta, I don't know, keep thinking up a design, and that should be pretty good. Got some in the corners, got some there. I'll think of something and be back. Come up with a design. This is sort of what I'm going for with this. I'll have laboratory blocks with enameled wall, some blue glass, and then something behind it. I may add more depth using carpenter's blocks and whatnot somewhere around here, but I'm gonna leave this here. Leave a like and subscribe if you enjoyed. Leave a comment with any feedback you have for me, and I will see all of you later. Bye.